Good morning and welcome to MorningCraft. Today we're going to repair our castle. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's begin. So in the last episode, a large portion of our castle was destroyed, and we got all these banners all over the city, which are not very nice to look at, and I think they've got to go. So, in this episode, we're going to clean up a lot of this and fix a few holes in the castle, and then I'm going to tell you what we're doing next. And you can sort of see it in the background, where the forest used to be. The glowstone you can see does actually mark out the shape of our next building project. And as you can see, it's pretty big. So stick around and you'll find out at the end of the video. I also added in this little pond suggested by Raina Zufel. So I started off by filling in all the holes I could find. If you've made it this far into the video, I want to know what your favourite day of the week is. I think mine's probably a Thursday, just feels like a nice day. Maybe a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but those are the obvious ones, so let me know. I had to fill in holes in the walls, as well as holes in the ground, such as the ones you can see here. These took a lot of dirt, but they needed doing. And with those done, it was time to fix the damaged castle tap. So here's a pretty cool build I found over the weekend while I was on the internet. And it's sort of like a high fantasy building. It looks really, really cool. And it was built by Elmatron on Reddit. If you've got any builds, show me them, and I'll feature them in future episodes. I had to do a little bit more work on this door, but it did unfortunately break the piston door that was here. So I'll probably have to rebuild that at some point in the future. And then it was time to work on the main tower, and this one really took a beating. So I went ahead and I fixed up a nice long path to the ground. Did this mainly out of dirt, and then I came back round with stone bricks to fix up the tower.
In the aftermath of the conflict, Sir Chapman and the King spoke to the citizens of Mornington.
People of Mornington, we have defeated the tyrant of Canalis and restored the unity of our great kingdom. The King has ordered a swift reconstruction of all that was damaged, and to spur us forward, he has ordered a major construction project to begin across the river. Furthermore, we will be expanding our walls and our reach over these lands, with new districts and fortresses, better able to endure siege and subterfuge. From this moment, Mornington will rise as a beacon of hope and strength across the continent.
And so the planning of the largest construction project began.
Like, subscribe, and share to give your friends a great start to their day. With the walls of the tower fixed, it was time to neaten up the interior. So I did a little bit of work here, just making it less of a fall hazard. And then I headed outside to get to work on some of the banners. You can see these ones on the foundry here. And they're finally gone now that Murphy's gone. There we go. So a cool fact I learned recently is that crocodiles can't stick their tongue out, which is probably the weirdest thing to have as a fact. I don't think it'd be very useful if they could though, because I think they'd just bite it. But yeah, now you know that. If you ever see a cartoon where he's sticking his tongue out, it's probably wrong. So I'm just cleaning up a bunch of the banners here now, but if you're a subscriber, I want to thank you for watching. I really enjoy making these videos, and I really hope that you can find some peace in your morning by watching them. 2 episodes ago, I got some great comments by the Desolator13, who was telling me all about some castles in Canada. There's a castle called Casa Loma, and then there's one called Dundurn in Hamilton, Ontario. And these are pretty new compared to our castles in England, but they look really, really cool. I especially like Casa Loma. I also got this lovely comment from the Red Beanie Gang, which is really, really nice, and it's glad to hear that you can enjoy the show with a cup of steaming tea. It's not something I drink, although I should do, because I am from England. But anyway, thank you so much for all the lovely comments. They really mean a lot.
Want to start your day right? Try Mornington Farms Good Morning Coffee. We use only the best beans for a flavourful and rich roast. Made by the Smith family, it's the best way to start your day. Use code BUYMURPHY for 20% off when you buy 3 bags. Stop recording. I'm not reading this. Stuff tastes horrible.
Make sure you stick around to the end of the video to hear our daily quote. So as I was going around the town, I was taking down all the banners I could find, and honestly, there are a lot of these, so it took quite a while, especially jumping up onto these edges here. But as I was getting towards the end, I was bothered by some phantoms, including one very special phantom, and you'll see why in just a moment. This one phantom decided it was going to have a dance party on the edge of the courthouse. He's got some pretty good moves, but he does tire out very easily. Alright, I'm bringing the segment back. No one liked it before, but I'm doing it anyway. What should you wear to a tea party? I apologise in advance, this one's terrible. A t-shirt? Yeah, it's terrible. I see why we dropped the segment like months ago, but we're bringing it back. And then I had to get rid of this huge banner here. So the best way to do this is a flint and steel, as it's made of wool. And as I was burning as much as the banner, it was still disappearing. If you've made it this far into the video, I want to know what you think of this new format. I'm trying to break it up a bit, make it a little bit more different. I've just been doing 3 time lapses, an intro time lapse, outro time lapse, and I just thought, we're going to revamp this a bit, try and make it a bit more fun. So let me know what you think. But before we look at the completed build, there's a whole bunch of other content to check out on the Good Morning Games channel. We've got Morning Farm, which is Stardew Valley. We have Morning Crossing, which is a Animal Crossing long play series. And I recently made a RimWorld series, which is only 5 parts, so go check it out. And so we're done. The village is a lot more cleaner now. But these glowing lights in the distance are going to be the home of our new cathedral. And I'm building this based upon one that I've been to in real life and I really, really like. So hope you're excited for this. It's going to take ages. I've done about 1/10 of it and it's taken 4 hours. So it's going to be a long one, but I'm going to edit it down so it's nice and quick for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a good morning. And if it's not morning where you are, you can save that for tomorrow. But I hope you make today the very best it can be. And in the next episode, we're going to start working on our biggest build yet. So I hope to see you next time on MorningCraft. And just a reminder to stick around to the end of the video for the daily quote.